Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to write an equation from a word problem. So we put things in y equals mx plus b format. M represents slope and b represents our y-intercept. So first I need to determine what is my independent, what is my dependent variable. Just a pro tip, I have never seen an instance where money was your independent variable. It almost always depends on something else. So money is my dependent variable. It depends on how many games I played in this instance. X represents games. So I'm going to change my color real quick. How I can tell what my slope is that number is usually right next to the word for this variable, this X variable, which are in this case, it's games. So you also look for the word per. Look for the word per. I know I just covered it up, but 3 is our slope. Whereas when it comes to money, a one-time fee represents our y-intercept. So we have written our equation, y equals 3x plus 5. We know that y represents money, x represents games. DeAndre spent $11. How many games can he play? I don't know games, but I know how much money he spent. So I'm going to put that 11 in the y spot where my money is. I have to write out the rest of the equation as is because I don't know my x. And then you solve like a normal equation. You do each step like a normal equation. And that's how you solve and realize he got 2 games when he pays $11. You need to write the equation and solve. You had to do both. So for this example, we have Kelsey serving 4 tables before the dinner rush. During the dinner rush, she serves 10 tables each hour. So I have time represented by hours and tables. Does how many tables she served depend on how many hours she was working? Does how many hours she worked depend on how many tables she was serving? The tables depend on the hours. So tables depend on hours. We have the word each. If you see the word each, per, every, the number next to it is probably your slope. So that 10 is my slope. And then she served 4 before this dinner rush started. The dinner rush lasts 4 hours. So how many tables did she serve that day? So I know how many hours, and I'm going to plug that in. I plugged that 4 hours in for X, and I have to multiply. And bring that leftover down. And then I just add those together. Y equals she served 44 tables. If you have any questions on this assignment, please make sure that you email me or Miss Newton. On Fridays, Miss Newton hosts Google Meets. Make sure you attend that if you have any questions as well.